can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Hey, could count on my power, hey, look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was made, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded in the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A gain of 2.
That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
He's tackled
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short little throw to Ebron. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets,
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
That's good.
He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards that time. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Here we go on second and 12. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
The pass.
And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
When we talk about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field, how about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Mark 38. Mark 38. Mark 38. Cougar 19. Watch safety creep.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Nothing.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they took a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Complete.
Well, they weren't able to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Second quarter from Vegas. The home-standing Raiders with a football here. So first and goal from the 9-yard line as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
A man who has done this a lot, Justin Houston, in there to record the sack.
Brings up second and goal at the 17-yard line.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
A gain of 1
A
yard.
minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Third and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long fourth and goal.
This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it, but here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Taken in the end zone.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. They'll set up a throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Derrick Henry on the
Brandon,
carry.
5 yards on that run.
Down at the
Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back,
it's a gain of 5.
you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
57 Mike 57. Blue Dan.
Derrick Henry. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Draw play. This is Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Henry. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. Right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 2nd and 14. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Eric Ebron.
And a nice gain at 21 yards. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown,
Derrick Henry. As the first half is winding down, and the Broncos have taken the lead.
Lining up for the
that could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Bring it. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, they're scared. Hey.
Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Mike 38, Mike 38.
throw here out of the gun. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
On the play by Kyle Fuller.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Zerline set to kick off.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Taken about 7 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop.
Brings up
off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep, find some space, and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This is Coleman. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Deshaun Gibson brought
officially
him down.
no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10. At the 30-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Coleman now. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 22. He was able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's third and 2 now.
Third and 2.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Las Vegas.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll run with Coleman on first down, and they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
58 to the mic. 58 to the mic. Here we go, G. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Big stop, G.
They're going to look to throw.
All day, baby.
He's
Come
hit
on.
his man out of the backfield, complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Raiders 10, Broncos 7. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Running from the gun with Henry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short game. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
31 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over.
32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is. This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
60 bison. What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up the 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away, trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run with a fullback. Use check. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Coleman. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
He'll buy some time right. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Coleman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up the 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A gain of 4 on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, it's Coleman, and he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 26. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run it with Coleman. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
That's good.
It'll be a gain of 4. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Mike 52, Mike 50, back in 60. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now it looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Marcus Green on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
2nd and 2. Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
He's taken down.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Henry. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
32-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Henry on the carry.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders are going to win the football game. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble and hit 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Bradley Roby on the coverage defensively.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the... And this is caught inside the 5.
That's good.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
1-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders add on to their lead. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Josh Lambo.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Today's final score, Raiders.
So this will be a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Las Vegas,
it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, can't unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. Born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you by. Finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer. The hard is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. I could talk to. We're talking about you, about to protecting the sun.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude.